including myself. So it's another dress rehearsal, it's another practice, it's another opportunity to get ready. I mean, for myself, I look at it as another opportunity for me to see the ball go in before, the big day, which the big day is Tuesday. Get my flow, get all that, the timing down and stuff like that. So as for myself, and I'm sure many of the other guys, if not all the other guys, feel this way, every game and every practice leading up to the big day is equally as important.
Go ahead, Karen.
Hey Juan, how was the boat yesterday?
How you doing? The boat was beautiful. That was my first time actually being out there, not on the ferry, but even then, like went out by the Golden Gate Bridge. That was my first time ever. I've been here for 28 years, so new experiences for the kid.
What was it like doing that? It looked like the whole team was out there. How was that for like an all-time team bonding experience?
That was really cool. I mean, it was a rest day for real. It was a lot of fun, peaceful, mindful day. So sometimes it's good to step away from the gym and take a break. We're so hyper focused on our craft and spending hours and hours in this gym. So I think mentally exercising your mind is if not more important, just as important as working on your jumper and lifting weights. So it was a pretty cool day, very relaxing.
And I've got one more question, if that's all right. Can you tell at this point, very early in the season, the characteristics of this team? Where are you guys all emotionally, I suppose? How do you feel the team shaping up?
Man, I think this team is a little different than last year's team. I like the bond that we have. We got some guys like Andre. He went away for a year or two or whatever it was, and now he's here again. But you can tell he's the glue to this team. He's a great leader. And Steph, Dre, Klay, those guys are what they are. We all know that. And so, we got additions like Otto, Belly, guys who've been in this league for a long time. Avery Bradley, Jordan Bell's back around. He's been on this team for some years, got some championships, and so it's a lot of experience on this team. A lot of charismatic guys, which I can appreciate. A lot of laughs, and so it feels a little different than last year. Not saying that last year wasn't a great team, but it's different experience here. It's different personalities and stuff, and so I'm excited for it. I'm really looking forward to it, learning from some of these guys.
Thank you.
Of course.
Go ahead, Mark.
Hey Juan, now that you guys seen what you kind of look like together, you're not all the way at full strength, but you kind of got a glimpse. Does that make your expectations for the season rise any?
No, when I woke up the day after we lost last year, I was preparing to try to win a championship this year. I wake up every day to try to win, regardless of what that is. And so I wake up, I play this game to win championships. And so that's always my ultimate goal. And I'm pretty certain I can speak for the rest of this team that everybody wants to win a championship. I think it gives us more confidence seeing that, how well we've been playing without, Klay and James, how well we've been playing so early in the season without many practices, not as many reps. And so, I looked at it, I was like, damn, we still ain't got Klay and James. So I was really excited about that. We got a great rim protector, a lot, Brett and James, one of the best shooters to ever play this game in Klay, great defender in Klay. So just more dynamic, more options, more bodies. And so it's exciting and it's a confidence booster for sure.
Evan, go ahead.
Hey Juan, how are you?
I'm well, man, thank you.
You kind of mentioned it there, and Steve's talked a lot about the good vibes of this group, and it just seems like you guys are gelling pretty well, really quickly here. What is it about this group that lends itself to that?
To be honest, I don't know, man. I'm not very seasoned in this league, but just from being on a lot of teams, I just think everybody knows their role. There's really no egos. We got a lot of guys who've been on championship teams and been in this league for a long time and know what it takes to win a championship. And so I think everybody just falls in line. And like I said before in the interview, when you got a guy like Steph, Klay and Dre, very humble superstars, very great leaders, I think, you know, when you walk into a locker room with those guys, you have no choice but to leave your ego at the door, and you have no choice but to fall in line. And so I think naturally everybody does that. And I think that's what it is. And I think everybody just plays their role, and everybody's okay with that because everybody has, you know, it's for the greater good of the team. You know, everybody wants to win a championship. And so I just think that's what it is, man. Great vibes, understanding, and acknowledging, you know, what my role is on this team and what I'm going to do to help this team win. And when I say I think that that's a general statement for everybody.
Yeah, thanks, Juan. Does it feel like a unique blend with the veteran stars and the young rookies? Draymond kind of pointed that out. I was a little skeptical of it, but he seems to have come around. It seems like, says that you guys are blending pretty well now, but, you know, with the veteran stars, the future Hall of Famers, and these young rookies like James and Moses.
Yeah, I think it's a good balance. You know, we got some guys who've done this for a long time, then we got some guys who are babies, you know, 18, 19 years old. And so it's a lot of fun, man. I find myself in between. Sometimes I feel 35, sometimes I feel 21. And so I'm always playing both sides of the fence. You know, sometimes I'm hanging with the young guys, sometimes I'm hanging out with the vets. And so I think it's a great balance, man. You can learn from the older guys, and then you can still feel young with the young guys. So it's a lot of fun. They keep us young. The laughs are great. You know, sometimes we're looking at these young guys like, wow, it's a whole different generation. And so it's a good balance on the floor and off the floor. I think it's a good concoction. I think Bob Myers and Steve and everybody up top did a great job putting this team together.
Thanks, Mom.